Today we're talking about modeling data with quadratic functions. A quadratic function is a function that can be written in the form ax squared plus bx plus c, where a is not equal to 0. Ax squared is your quadratic term, bx is your linear term, and c is your constant term. So we are going to identify whether these functions below are linear or quadratic. So in order to do this, for the first one we're going to have to FOIL. So x times x gives me x squared. X times negative 2 gives me negative 2x. Negative 1 times x gives me negative x. And negative 1 times positive 2 gives me a positive 2. Now to combine like terms, I have x squared minus 3x plus 2. So this is now a quadratic because of this x squared term. For b here, we have x times x minus 1 minus x squared minus x. So what I'm going to do is distribute the x. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 1 is negative x. Then I have negative x squared and minus x. So since I have a positive x squared and a negative x squared, those are going to cancel out. I'm going to be left with negative 2x, which is going to give me a linear function. Now this is a graph of a quadratic function, which is a vertical parabola. We also have horizontal parabolas, but we're not really going to talk about those. We're going to talk more about vertical ones. So writing a quadratic function from data, if we're given data like this set here, we're going to plug that thing into Desmos, and we're going to use this regression to find that in Desmos. So let's pull up Desmos. Alright, so I'm going to go to Desmos, add a table. My x's are 2, 3, and 4, and my y's that go with it. 2 goes with 3, 3 goes with 13, and 4 goes with 29. So now I'm going to type in, well, let's look. It looks kind of like half a parabola anyway. I'm going to type in my regression expression thing. Oops. I got to type in 1. This is a pain in the butt. It is easier to type it in using your keyboard, I promise, than this keyboard. So I am given, I think I typed something in wrong. Nope. Okay. Oh, because this is a line, so I gotta make this squared. I forgot that part. Squared. There we go. There's my parabola. I was like, that doesn't seem right. So A is 3, B is negative 5, and C is 1. So now I'm gonna go back to my notes over here. So A is 3, B is negative 5, and C is 1. So to use this, I'm going to have y equals 3x squared minus bx, which is 5, b plus, but since 5 is negative, 5x plus 1. So that would be my function for the data, for this data. Also, on your exit ticket, there is one question on there that is wrong. It asks which one is not, and that's not true. It asks, I would like you to tell me which one it is. And I believe the answer is A to that one. If you have questions, just come ask.